Hey guys! This video is all about my puppy, how we got her and the adventure it's been. So this is Harley. Look at the camera. This whole story started on my 21st birthday. Harley was my 21st birthday present from the whole of my mum's side of the family. I've been wanting a dog since forever, and my aunt knew this and they got a dog a few years back and really thought it was a good idea that I got one. So somehow she managed to twist my mum's arm into letting me get one. The whole thing was a massive surprise to me. I had no idea I was going to be getting a puppy. It was such a surprise. We all went out for a meal at the restaurant and then we all came back to our house for me to open up some presents. Little did I know, I got handed these presents and I had to open them in an order. And as I was opening them, I was kind of like, what? Is this a joke? Are these for real? Trying not to get my hopes up. The first one I opened was a chew toy. I got a couple of bowls, food bowls, a bed. I just thought they were kind of all things probably for the cats. Had no idea what was going on. And the last thing I opened up was a collar and lead set for a puppy. And then it just kind of hit me. What? I was just in shock, so happy and excited. I was speechless, kind of wanted to half run around the room screaming and because of all the excitement, but I held it in. So my aunt's idea was basically this puppy, but she didn't want to pick it out for me and just kind of give me the puppy as the present. She wanted me to be able to choose it, so I got those little gifts, just something to open on the day. My whole life changed from that day, I think. So I started looking on the RSPCA and the Dogs Trust websites to look at rescuing a puppy, though didn't really find any that were suitable to come and live with us. So we started looking on the website petsforhomes.com. I was still trying to choose the right breed to get. It took a lot of time choosing the right breed as Mum kept disagreeing with quite a lot of the dogs I suggested. This part of my life was the most exciting and frustrating experience. I kept finding all these breeds, all these puppies that I thought were good or suitable, but Mum kept saying no, she always had a problem with them. One day I came across an advert for some Cockadors. Cockadors are Cocker Spaniels crossed with Labradors. We hadn't come across this breed before, so we were quite interested. Both dogs individually are lovely. Put the two together and you should get a nice dog. So we did a tiny bit of research online and contacted the breeder, but unfortunately all the puppies from that advert had already been reserved. They were planning on having another litter, so we got put on a waiting list, which was pretty cool. I had originally wanted a Labrador, had my heart set on a red fox Labrador, but Mum said that they were too big, but I'm extremely happy with the dog I got. So as these were Labrador crossed with a smaller dog, they're likely to be smaller than a Labrador, so I looked into this breed a bit more. Although we were on the waiting list for the puppies, that didn't guarantee us a puppy from that next litter, as we were after a certain type of puppy. We wanted a female, and me being a bit fussy, I wanted a golden or yellow one. And then a few weeks later, I found another advert for some Cockadors. They all looked amazing. They had 4 left, 2 boys and 2 girls, and they were all golden, all yellow with little white markings on them. They were perfect really, so we contacted the breeders and we went to visit them. Now, this really was a kind of adventure in itself. The puppies were all the way in Swansea in Wales, which was about a 3-4 hour drive for us to go and visit them. So we set off quite early, borrowed my friend's sat-nav. We were going to a farm and it was pretty much in the middle of nowhere. It did actually take us a while to find it, but we got there in the end. Greeted by this lovely lady, and we went to see the puppies. We saw the dad and the mum. The mum was the Labrador. The dad was a gorgeous lemon and white working cocker. All the puppies were so lovely. I just wanted to take them all home. We were just really there to have a look. So we had a look at the puppies and a little play and some cuddles. They all were very different. One who was very more dominant than the others, wanting more attention and pushing the others out of the way to get the attention. Two who were just kind of calm and playful, still wanting attention but not running away. And then there was another one who was quite shy and stayed kind of round the edges, didn't come too close. There was one that I kind of thought that I'd like. It had cute little white paw and a little white tip on the end of the tail and cute little white markings on the face. As all these puppies were just running around, it was a bit hard to tell which two were the boys and which two were the girls, so I wasn't too sure about that one. After spending quite a while with the puppies, Mum surprised me by saying, "Do you want one? Do you want one today?" And I was just like, "What? Take one home today? Okay, wow, okay, yes." We asked the breeders about a local pub or somewhere we could get some lunch. We went to the pub, had some lunch, called my aunt, told her what was going on. She was very excited about it. I was very excited about it. Went back once we'd eaten and the guy got the two girls out. The one that I had spotted was a girl and the other girl was the really shy one. So that kind of, it was a no-brainer. The puppy I had set my heart on and had the kind of the right characteristics we were looking for. She was the one. I'd read in many books about choosing puppies. That you don't want the really dominant one or the really shy one. So I knew that those two weren't an option really. So I picked the puppy up and we went and got the papers and everything and then we drove home. On the way home we had to stop off at the local Pets at Home as we were totally unprepared. Thought we were just going to have a look really, so we didn't have anything at home. We had to stop and get the crate and some toys and a collar and a lead just in case we needed to stop on the way home. I was just so happy. Couldn't believe it was happening. It was just such a crazy day. We got home about 10:30 at night with this tiny little puppy. Life has not been the same. She was so good in the car. She slept the whole way home, right by my side. She's perfect. It's not normally a girl's name, but I've named her Harley. I just thought it was a cool name and she's so cool. She's really willing to learn and within the first week I had taught her how to sit and she was very good at it. I was so pleased and proud that I was able to do that. Never trained a dog before or anything like that, so I was over the moon. That was my story about my puppy. I hope you guys liked it. Isn't she cute? Say hello to YouTube. and I love her so much. Mum, she's totally not on the sofa.